Earlier in the year, I made a prototype of a dress that was based on a t-shirt top that I make regularly for a friend of mine. She bought this top in a shop years and years ago, and it had holes in it and whatever, but she loved the shape of it. It was perfect for her. So she said, if I give you my old top, can you use it to make a pattern and make me new ones? And then she picked the colours and the types of fabric she wanted. So every couple of years I make her a few more, and she goes through them because I think she wears them like all the time. And fabrics don't last the way they used to. Even decent ones like the cotton lycra mixes, they do just spontaneously get holes in them eventually. So I had this t-shirt and it was a really nice shape, and I thought I really wanted to make something that fitted in with the style of dresses that I make. So um, kind of the loose fit, but you can tailor them to fit you. So I make everything untailored, without waist, like where your waist is, but they come with the waist belts so that you can tie wherever your waist is, because nothing ever fits in the shops. So I was making these dresses. They're designed in a very specific way to be not so much work involved, but for a good product, because it's really hard to make your money in an hourly way when you're self-employed, when you're doing your own thing. No one's paying you an hourly rate to make something unless you're being commissioned. They'll look at a dress and go, oh, that's worth 30 quid or 40 quid. But they don't realise that it probably took 4 or 5 hours to make it. And even at minimum wage, you're not getting paid. And then there's the electricity you use for your machines. There's the time it took for you to market it. You had to go out and buy the fabrics. You may have had to drive there or bus there or whatever. So you never really make your money when you're working from home if you're like a really small handmade business. So I like keeping the work to the minimum, but whilst getting the best results. And I do make for my type of fit. Um, I don't make for like really tailored stuff. Like I try and keep everything loose fitting so that it'll fit multiple body shapes in one go. Because again, I only make one of everything. So a dress needs to fit multiple sizes to appeal to a wider market. So let's say I make a dress and it'll fit anywhere between, say, an 8 and a 16 because of the way it hangs, because of the way the drape is designed, because of the type of fabric it is. And that works really well. But I wanted, because I tend to make quite formal looking dresses. I do have lots of shorter summer dresses as well, some beach dresses, that sort of thing, but I wanted to develop on that. So some of the I can't even say it, asymmetrical dresses that I make they're great. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, you can wear them loose, you can put a belt with them, you can wear them to the beach, you can wear them for an evening out to a restaurant on a holiday. It's a really nice design. I love those dresses, but I wanted to make something that was even more a little bit dressed down, so to speak, so it was more day wear. So I took my friend's t-shirt and I turned it into a dress, which actually wasn't that easy. I just needed to graft some sleeves on, that sort of thing. And I made a mock-up in a fabric which I had bought a couple of years ago and never used because I decided it wasn't quite working for what I was making at the time. So this fabric has just kind of sat there. And then earlier this year I was inspired to give it a go. So I made the t-shirt, this t-shirt dress, and then it hung on the rail for ages, and I was going to just wear it myself. It's not my kind of fabric, but I wanted to test it out and get a feel for whether anything needed to be altered, whether anything was wrong, that sort of thing. So the last few days I've started to wear it because we've had some really hot weather, and I've just decided to start wearing it. So this is how this dress looks. It's just on the knee for me, which is a 5'4". I've grafted some sleeves on. Look, there's no seams in that sleeve, but it just comes down enough to cover up whatever you might want to cover up. And I made whopping great pockets in it. So let me just try and show you the pockets. So got these great big pockets on it. Really hard to see on this. Oh man, come on. Pockets. Great pockets. You can get a full-size mobile phone in those pockets, and your keys, and your sunglasses. And because they are the same as the fabric, they blend in, and you don't see them so much from a distance. So you can see where they are, but they blend in. Now, what I love about this is that this will work across multiple fabrics. So this is like a lycra blend. It's stretchy. It's made to be like a t-shirt dress. There is, I mean, you could put a belt with it if you wanted, but it's designed to be loose fit for hot weather, for just, you know, bumming around at home in the garden. If you're on a beach holiday, you can dress it up. You can put some nice shoes with it. You can wear your flats. You can bling it out with a ton of jewellery, a nice bag, whatever you want to do. So this is the project that I really want to work on this year. So I just need to think about the fabrics, and then I'm going to make these. I'm going to make these as a one-size dress, I think. But then maybe do some upsizes, because I know that the bigger sizes are really popular. So this will fit, let's say, up to a 16. I've got a 16 hip. I'm a 14 top, and normally I'd be a 12 in the middle, but not at the moment. But that's the other great thing, is that it hides everything. So yeah, so it sits just on the knee for me, which is, yeah, I'm 5'4". I think it's pretty good. It's really comfortable. When the weather's really hot, it just hangs really nicely. And I'm going to take this down when I go down to see my parents next. If we have hot weather, I'm going to use it just to sit around in the garden, see how I feel about it. I'm going to take it to show my friend. She does not wear dresses. I've never seen her in a dress. But given the style of this, she might go for this. I might be able to persuade her to buy one. And we'll see. We'll have a look. She'll probably say no, because I've never seen her in a dress. But if it's like really, really hot weather at home, and she's just hanging out, or they've gone camping or something, because they're glampers, they love all that sort of thing, this might be an ideal extra thing to pack. So that's my little update on something that I started months and months ago and just haven't got into. But I am starting to feel a little bit of buoyancy. I'm starting to, you know, just get a bit more lift in my day to day, and it's giving me the enthusiasm to think. Because when you don't do much, you get physically lazy, but you get mentally lazy as well. So I'm working on this. So this is really nice. I mean, I've given it a scoop neck. It's got a high neck at the back. You could make it into like a pointed neckline, but I kind of like that it doesn't sit too high on the shoulder or too low. It's kind of a nice midpoint, and you could wear all sorts of things with it. So let me know what you think about this. I do want to develop this, and I'm going to have a look and see what fabrics I've got, because I might have enough. I think I've got enough to make another one in this fabric, but I'm going to have a look and see what else I've got, because I might have enough fabrics to make a few of these in other styles. I'd like to make something more accessible, because the other dresses I make, most of them are, you know, they're like red carpet events. They're not really overly flash. They are simple, but they're elegant. So they're good for red carpet. They're good for like garden parties, or there's a few. Some of them will be great for bridesmaids. I mean, most of them will be good for bridesmaids if you dress them up, and depending on the colour scheme of the wedding. I've also used a few to make a few bridal gowns, just simple, lower budget, so around the £200 mark, wedding dresses. Really simple, but really elegant, very unfussy, because not everybody wants to be corseted up to the eyeballs, in a tight-fitting, heavyweight dress, especially on a summer wedding. And so I wanted to add a few of those. So let me know what you think about this. I'm going to add this to my personal channel as well, because I think there are lots of people that might find that quite fun. Anyway, That's my update. Trying to get back into creativity whilst doing all the other things. I'm still busy. I'm still really busy. But I just thought, you know, let's give this an outing. And to me, it's a success. I feel comfortable in it. I don't feel like a potato sack tied up in the middle. I don't feel self-conscious about any bit of my body. The pockets are amazing. I mean, I could just get everything in these, and because of the way the pockets are, I've made them as big patch pockets on the front. It means that whatever weight you put in them, it's not going to mess up the dress. So that's really handy as well. So hope you enjoyed that. Comments, any ideas, and any colourways. What colourways do you think I should do this in? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.